Good afternoon, I hope you are well. I just thought I'd make a little video kind of off the back of the last one where I was ranting about, coin dealers and being sold dodgy metals. So I decided, it's one of the best things to do is a bit of retail therapy when you're a bit annoyed. Had this kind of dodgy silver bar, which is 99% sure that it's silver plated. And I thought, do you know what? Sometimes it's better just to order direct from your local mint, or your national mint, and just have it new and not mess around. I'm just getting a bit sick of buying stuff. I don't have to worry about it, and sometimes it's just nice to get it direct, unmolested, a proper bit of silver. There she is. Now that's not exciting in itself, I know. Just a 1 ounce 2021 silver Britannia, as I maintain, the best bullion coin in the world. This is direct from the Royal Mint. It's to make up for this piece of rubbish. So I got that, and I got thinking, why not? I looked at the prices, looked at the places I normally buy, and I thought, actually, the prices are pretty good here, direct from the Royal Mint. So I'm just going to buy at the moment. I am just buying direct from the Royal Mint. I am not buying any more tat. I'm taking any more risks. I think it's fair to say this is very nice gold bar. I just punted on this new range that the Royal Mint have brought out, which is the Britannia gold bar range. Very nice packaging. It's pretty good. A bit more interesting than the standard, the green packaging that they use. Didn't have any 1 gram bars. They'd all sold out. Interesting. So I don't think they do a 2.5 gram. They just do a 1 gram and a 5 gram and upwards. So this is nice. Yeah, I'm pleased with this. So this is like my kind of, just a little something to cheer me up. And let's have a look and see where we are with the gold bars at the moment. What have we got at the moment? I dug it out. So this is just accumulated really over the last couple of years. Picking up bits here and there from shops. So we got a 5 gram Royal Mint. We've got a 5 gram Pamp. 2.5 gram Pamp. Some 2.5 gram Volcambis. What's this? 2.5 gram Pamp. A 1 gram ingot. Another 1 gram Pamp. I've got these bared mint. I quite like these. Quite nice. I mean, these don't have any security features like the Pamp do, but I'm buying them from very reputable people, so I'm 100% happy with them. If you know where you're getting it from and you can trust the seller, then I wouldn't worry too much. They're all good. It's all gold. So we got these Heraeus 1 gram. Quite like these. Actually, these are the cheapest I've picked up. I think back in the in the day when gold was hitting all-time highs, I was able to get these for a very good price. I don't know why. It's kind of weird how there's definitely snob value with these 1 gram bar brands. And I do like these actually. I like the packaging. I think these guys make all their gold from recycled. It's all recycled, so it's like, you could say it's kind of eco gold. I've seen a few people going on about that. It's a bit dark, that numbering there. But it's all legit. So we got those. We got the good old Royal Mint 1 gram gold bar, which I was just telling you about. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of got that feel to it, that minimal elegance, I suppose. But there's no security features. It's just a gram of gold. more bad mint. Another Harass, and a loose 1 gram gold bar, which was so cheap. That's the cheapest gold bar here by about 30%. If you want to buy it cheaply, just buy it loose like that. You will save a fortune. But you know, I guess it's snob value. People just like having it in the packets. I like to have it in the packets. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. I guess this is about an ounce of gold. What have we got here? 5, 10, 20 grams, 21, 22, 23, 24, 31, 32, 33 grams of gold here. So that's it really. I probably, interestingly, I think I did this, I talked about this in another video. If you calculated the premium on this, it comes out at something like the actual cost to me, well, you know, give or take over the couple of years, is about £1,500. I'm going to talk pounds here for an ounce, and the spot price is about 1,300. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that obviously the premium is a couple of £100 over, which you could say is a lot, but actually if you are on a budget and you're trying to pick up small gold, then over a few years it's not really a big deal, if you see what I mean. You haven't had to risk anything. If you've got one big lump, 1 ounce, you know, coin here, you know, for a lot of people that's a lot of money, you know. Obviously, you know, it's thousands, over 1,000. So when you accumulate it like this, you know, if things are bad or go wrong, you can always just you know, sell a couple later on. And of course, I keep a spreadsheet of what I paid for these. So obviously the early days, a couple of years ago, you're picking up these a lot cheaper. Some of the stuff you're paying more for. But I kind of look at the cost averaging side, you know, and that's why I just keep picking it up really. And I wasn't that worried. I picked up this. You know, this wasn't a particularly good deal. We could say we're in a bit of a dip at the moment with the gold price. But I mean, what's gold at the moment? 1806, dropped back to 1790 last night, and yesterday got up to about 1814, and we're back up this morning. And silver's up, had a retraction again, I think to low 26. We're at 26.42 at the moment, so seems to be doing okay. I think we're building a good base. I would say that this is really kind of a maybe possibly a dip before the next move up. And I know everyone's going on about the next move up, but I really do think we are having a consolidation, and before we go back to the, you know, the 1900s, and once 1950 goes, we're back to 2000. And then as I keep saying, this time next year we will look back and the base will be 1900, around that figure for gold, I believe. And you know, you'll look back at when it was 1700 thinking, goodness me, I should have bought some, you know. But you know, hindsight and all that. So I think I will pick some more gold up. I mean, I have a budget. I try and spend, well, I would say, really, I don't really want to go over, like, you know, £300 a week, $500 a week on gold, whatever that works out a month. You know, a couple of thousand is probably my limit at the moment. I've got other things going on. You know, sometimes I haven't really bought. What was the last thing I bought really was, you know, a couple of pandas and a completer. So it will just have to see really. I'm kind of debating right now with the gold and silver, as you know, where it is whether to, you know, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is really, and you know, accumulate a bit more silver on the bullion side. I've kind of gone off, you know, hardcore numismatic. I think there's a bit of a bubble actually. I think the bubble is ended. The kind of grading bubble, I feel like we're coming out of it now. People are a bit smarter. People were grading anything. They were just sticking this, sending this off to NGC, stick it on eBay and charging treble. It's still going on now. You can still see it now. You know, and I think people have, the market has worked it out. Newbies coming in obviously I've done it, we've probably all done it, bought something that's a bit overpriced, looked nice in an NGC slab, and you realise, oh God, you know, I've just paid through the nose for it. I did it with a Sovereign, actually. I think a 2010 Sovereign. Should never have bought it. Should have just bought it, saved myself about 80 quid, and you know. Anyway, with all this, I'm long term, so I'm not. The great thing about owning physical is I don't really care what the charts are doing. I don't really care too much about the volatility. I look at the volatility as an opportunity to pick up some gold, like now. That's why I just picked this up earlier in the week, a little dip. But really, you know, a little dip, I'm saving £10-15. If you're really serious about this and you're going to keep it for years, then, you know, don't sit around. I'm not going to wait to save £5. You know, you could be sat there waiting a long time if you're going to do it like that. You know, I think, you know, unless you're buying in bulk to shift, if you're buying it for yourself to keep for a long time, you know, I don't think this is a bad time to jump in. I really don't. I do think there's going to be one massive correction. We've got another massive correction in us. We had one a couple of weeks ago where gold lost $100 and everything went, you know, pop. The US dollar is quite strong at the moment. Quite strong. It's gained some strength. We're at 92.5. So, you know, it's been wobbling around low 92s. I mean, but I think with the inflation is not transitory, and people have realised that. And, you know, materials are expensive. Things are expensive, you know. And I don't think the dollar price will change that too much. It's just whether there's another correction in us. A 20% dip is what I'm talking about, a mother of all corrections, which would be a temporary spike, you know, and an opportunity to pick up stuff. But I mean, you know, it'd only be going down to probably, that would make it, you know, low 1700s again. I mean, that would be very nice. That would be nice. But I don't see any kind of, you know, long-term crash downside to gold and silver, really. It's just the technicals all look good. It's all going in the right direction to me anyway. That's why I keep buying this physical. But I would say, you know, we just need to be a bit careful. And, you know, I don't think now's a bad time, but I just got that feeling. Everything's a bit overbought and oversold. There's a lot of money sloshing about. I think with restrictions ending in a lot of countries, I want to hang on and see. I want to see what rates do, interest rates, and something like that could trigger a bit of a sell-off. You know, so I think the next month is going to be very critical to the precious metal prices. So, you know, you need to keep an eye on the government, what's going on, jobless figures. Obviously, US jobless report, jobless report came out, and it was better than expected. But I think so that's, for them, that's good. But it doesn't change the fundamentals. The long-term fundamentals remain the same to me. We had the 2100 potentially gold spike last August, and you know, that was, to me, is a precursor for what's coming down the line. You know, that was the spike. That was what you got as a result of all this stimulus, this worldwide stimulus, and now we're going to see, you know, the upshot of that manifest itself in the next 3 years. And I think inflation is going to go through the roof. And what they haven't factored in is the fact that inflation, they're saying, will be transitory because of the built-up, you know, lack of, you know, the supply and demand issues is what's causing inflation, which obviously causes gold prices to rise normally. But let's say inflation goes to whatever, 6-7%, and that's transitory. The new base will be, in my mind, will be 4-5%. It's not going to go back to 2% range, 2-3%. I think the new base is going to be brutal, and it's going to stay like that, and people are going to feel it. I just don't think businesses can risk. There's too much on the line. There's too much. People need to make their money now, and I think they're terrified of more lockdowns and what the governments will do. And anybody that has a certain business that's been affected by the COVID restrictions will probably be thinking, you know, if you want to come out and eat and have a meal out and drink my beer, you're going to pay for it. I went in the pub, my local pub the other day, £5.40 for a pint. Now, it might not mean a lot to you. Pre-lockdown, I was paying, it was an expensive pub this, I was paying about £4.10, £4.20. I mean, that's just 25%, 20% bang straight on the price I'm seeing. You know, people are going to pay it. People got furloughed money sloshing about, you know, it's fine. So, and what all this means for gold and silver is that, you know, if you're well positioned, you should be good going forwards. It's just trying to, like we are ducking and diving, trying to pick up, you know, trying to get things at a reasonable price. But, you know, like I said at the beginning, you know, I'm not waiting around. This is, I think 1800 is a good price for gold, whatever you know, in general terms. But it's going to be cheap when it's 2500. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you want to keep updated. And I will see you soon.